Welcome to the Rural Dispatch, the podcast delivering stories from rural America. I'm your host, Allie Behrens. Headquartered in rural Iowa, I help run a nationwide livestock transportation company, and I'm here to bring you stories from the people who help shape this industry and our rural communities. Whether you're a trucker, livestock producer, or rural entrepreneur, this show is for you. Each week, we explore the realities of rural business life, from the highways to the fields and everything in between. So buckle up and let's dive into today's episode. All right, welcome to 2026. We've been MIA for almost a month now, actually.
It has been. I think the last podcast you put out was the 10th, December 10th, I looked, when we were on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And I did have a guy call this morning. He said, hey, my mother-in-law wants to know if there's going to be a podcast. And I go, next week. I said, we're getting ready to do one this morning. I said, you want to come sit down with us? I can't today. I'm on my way to Dunlap to the sale, but I can come tomorrow. Well, we got Christmas tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not going to work.
It has just been so busy.
Well, we did record one. We just haven't.
We did record, but then it was Christmas, and then we left. That was a good one.
We had a nice talk with them.
Yeah.
They sell some of their own meat, and they're just farmers.
Those are some of my favorite ones, though, when people just come down here and...
Yep, we had a really nice conversation.
Yeah.
With those guys.
So that'll be next week. So we are getting somewhere.
We're trying.
Just been,
we haven't completely forgot about you guys.
Well, and then I was looking at the calendar for January, and we've got a busy January again. So after that, things slow down. So we'll get back in the groove of it. But
yeah, we do have a busy January.
I mean, we launched this podcast in March of 25. And we did really good until fall, which we kind of know that's when we get busy. So maybe next year we'll either be more prepared or we'll just actually take some time off because we can't do it all.
It's not that we usually ever run out of things to talk about because usually something dumpster fire happens every week.
That is true.
What do you want to cover today?
This is just going to be a recap of 2025, I think. We took you all along for the ride, but there's a lot of shit that we didn't talk about, too.
We're probably still not gonna.
There is one dumpster fire. This is my favorite dumpster fire story of the year, though. Gosh, what was it? May or June? We had a truck in Omaha, and it was raining, right?
Oh.
Let's back up. We have dash cams in all our trucks. Just last week or 2 weeks ago, I got a notification, collision detected. And I go, oh, fuck. What is this? And you get on the phone right away. No collision. I pull up the video.
You go, who'd you hit? Everything okay? Like, it's fine. I go, did you hit anybody? No. I go, okay, well, dash cam said you did. And it's like, no, I didn't hit anybody. These fucking stupid motherfuckers going up 81. And for all you truckers, you all know what I-81 coming down from PA going all the way down to Knoxville is like. I mean, it is, what a train wreck. I mean, it is bumper to bumper, wall to wall. Idiots. Just the 81 Raceway. Anyway, I called him and he's like, no, I didn't hit anybody, but I wanted to. I don't fucking blame him.
But, those cameras are just AI detection, so they're not always 100% right. Anyway, back to this spring. We had this truck coming through, and he was in the far
right lane, and it was raining. So he's in the far right lane coming through Omaha. And there is a FedEx pulling a set of doubles in the far left lane. And we watched this entire thing on the camera. FedEx is in the far left lane, and he hydroplanes. And that back trailer swings around and slams right into the side of our truck. And it's like 3 lanes over. How the fuck does this happen? Whatever. He calls, tells me, I'm like, what? So pull up the camera footage, and I'm like, No shit. That is exactly
That's really what happened.
really what happened. Obviously, cops come, blow a steer tire. We had to call service truck, come put a steer tire on. Anyway, get a hold of FedEx and like, hey, here's what happened. Here's the accident report. Here's all the stuff. And, all them FedEx trucks, they're all just like contracted carriers. Like they own the truck. I think they pull FedEx trailers. So, I mean, the guys that own the trucks are just kind of regular owner operators, like us that have a few drivers, and called the guy and he goes, I didn't think anything happened. I thought, I just kind of thought you blew a tire, and it's like, oh no, we got the dash cam. Your whole fucking trailer slammed into the side of our truck.
Yeah.
Right. His driver told me, he's like, oh, nothing happened. We just blew a steer tire. And
I just slid this trailer across 4 lanes of traffic. Nothing happened.
He's like, okay, we'll go get an estimate. And I think it ended up being a $17,000 estimate repair. But thank God for that dash cam.
Yeah.
On that truck, because I don't think we would ever got paid otherwise.
And it took months to get resolved too.
It did. That did take months.
That was kind of a nightmare. So that truck, I think we just had the fender taped up for a while.
Well,
he kept driving down the road.
No, Andy zip tied it.
Oh, he zip tied it.
Yep, because the hunk of the fender was still hanging there. So Andy just drilled holes through the fender. And you know what, though? God damn it. He really made it look nice, actually. I mean...
What, he spray paint the zip ties?
Well, no, but it's a dark fender, so using black zip ties didn't hurt anything anyway. But for zip tying it, he really, really made it look nice, actually.
So that truck kept driving down the road. What was it, a week later? 10 days?
When his trailer or what?
Trailer caught on fire. It was not very long.
It happens more often than what people think. Bearing goes out or... I don't know, but yeah, he was coming across Missouri and the back of that trailer started on fire. So we just kind of
he had a dark cloud
string of bad luck there for a little bit. And I'll tell you what, for being in Missouri, and he was loaded, but them farmers down there.
Oh, that's right.
They were tougher to get along with than what it should have been. They were just hard to get along with.
Well, no, I want to call these guys out because that was not right. That was not right.
Yeah. They really took advantage of the situation, for sure.
Some of these cattle ended up at, 3 different
farmers' places. Because they got out and then they got them rounded back up and they ended up at 3 different farmers' places. And we went down with the gooseneck a day or 2 later to pick them up. And what they charged us to pick up a couple head of cattle
that were not theirs.
That was absolutely crazy. I told them, I sent a guy down to get them, and I go, here, take some cash with you. Flip them a couple $100.
Hay and water for a day,
their time.
For their time and trouble.
No, fuck no. We get down there, and each farmer's like, yeah, $1,500. Yeah, 15. I was like, for what? Just because you're a crook? Because that's the way it is right now. It's like, at this point, it's almost like, well, just fucking keep them.
Right.
What the fuck?
Between smoke inhalation and whatever else, I don't even know if all of them made it.
Fucking scabbed up and, burn up. I don't know. We did it, but that was not right. I really thought
people were better humans than that.
But I will say, we had a situation back in April where I ran into some really good people. And them guys were out in western Nebraska, like out around the Big Springs, Nebraska area.
Oh, that's right.
They held some cattle for us, and
they went above and beyond.
Them guys went way above and beyond. We came and picked the cattle up. We were still a couple heads short. And I thought, there ain't no way I'll ever see those 2 head. And it was about 2 days later, that rancher out there, he sends me a picture and he's following them across the pasture. And I'm like, dude, this guy literally, he went way above and beyond. I mean, I'm telling you, at that point, I thought, oh, I'll never see those two, Ed.
Yeah.
But he did. He found them, captured them. We had a truck come across. We, threw him in the doghouse one night. So we have a good story, and then we have a bad story, which is the way all things go. I mean, there's good people and there's bad people, and we ran into both this year for sure. But yeah, 2 days later, the fact that guy sends me a picture, he's following two head across the pasture. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I think I'd never see those two again in my life. Like, them things are just gimmies.
Uh-huh.
But they weren't. What else?
I mean, that was just within the first 5 months of the year. I don't know.
I don't know what. Well, that one stupid truck, that truck 150, what have we overhauled it 3 times now? Now it's sitting in the shop, broke down and whatever. But I'll tell you what sticks out for me is that thing broke down out in West Virginia. And I sent a guy out, hired a guy to go out with
oh God, I forgot about this.
go out with a detach to pick it up. And he says, hey, you got a truck? You want me to take a truck out with me? We'll bring your trailer home. I was like, yeah, I'd do that. That sounds like a good idea. I take him a truck, like late on I took it to him on a Saturday night. And they're like, boys went to bed. I was like, I'm going to
took off. Yep.
Run that truck. They get headed out there, and we were just a skosh too tall, and we hit a bridge with the stacks. Bend the stacks back into the sleeper. Oh, man. So it's like, we got this truck in West Virginia that's blown up for the 3rd time in the matter of a 12-month period, pretty much. And then we take a different truck out to rescue it and end up hitting a bridge with the stacks. And it's like, this literally everything that could go wrong is going wrong at this point in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Literal.
Yep. You know what that story reminds me of? This was, I think, 2 years ago now. We had a truck broke down in Colorado, I think it was. And the guy that went out to get it.
Well, same truck.
Same truck?
Yeah.
That was, okay. Went to take the...
take the wing off the top.
The wing.
The aerodynamic wing.
And the guys out there wouldn't help him. Talk about other shitty people.
Yep. They were at a dealership out in western Colorado. The truck's sitting on their lot. So we had them look at it. When we found out it had a crack block, I was like, I'm just going to bring that truck home. I hired a guy to go out and get it. And they call and they're like, hey, them guys out there, they won't help. What do you want us to do with the wing on top of that truck? I was like, I don't care about it. We had to take the wing off because you got to get through the tunnel coming back. We had to take the wing off to get through the tunnel. I was like, just throw it off. I could care less about that wing. So he goes to throw it off. Wind catches it, takes him with it. It throws him off the truck, and he shatters his ankle. Hey, Peter, I know you're listening. You want to know how I know how? Because when, what was it here just a couple weeks ago, everybody was like sending their top Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
Like songs.
They're Spotify Wrapped.
Yep.
Yep.
He had sent me the Rural Dispatch was in his top 3.
All right. I like to see it.
So, hey, buddy. Thanks for your commitment to J&T.
Yeah.
But that fucking truck, I'm going to say it again. That fucking truck. I tried to take it. We get home from the cruise.
Okay, yeah. So we got back Tuesday night late.
Yep.
And Smoke had his phone transferred. Britt was dispatching all week. This is my favorite thing. You get on the phone, go walk around the airport, whatever, get all caught up, and you come back and you go, I got to go trucking in the morning. I said, what? He got dispatched.
Yeah.
Britt's like, well, you're back. You got to go.
I go, was I your last option? I said, what am I going to drive? He goes, take that blue and white one. And I'm thinking, it should be fine. I'm just going like 70 miles away. I have to haul a load of bred cows for a neighbor. It's fine. So I take it. I start it. I back it out of the shop Wednesday morning. Low water light comes on. Pull it back in the shop. Fill it up with water. Go hook up. Go down to the neighbors. Back up to the chute. I shut it off. Load. Go to leave. Won't fucking start. Mind you, this truck's deleted. the def light is flashing like it's out of def, and it will not start. Will absolutely not start. It's like, oh my God. I go, well, now what? So we unhook the batteries thinking I'm going to try and reset it. So I unhook all the batteries. But actually, there's a guy behind me, Tobe. Thank God for him. He's there. He's got some tools with him. So he unhooks all the batteries. Oh, well, Tobe, what do you think? And he goes, this is the truck that just keeps on giving, ain't it? I go, yeah, it is. So we hooked the batteries back up. Nothing. I said, I tell you what, there's another truck sitting in the shop. Somebody give me a ride back to the shop. We'll grab the other truck. I get back. In the meantime, Tobe's got the legs down, and all we got to do is hook up to it with tractor, pull it out. So we pull it out, pull it off to the side. I go haul this load of bread cows, come back, tell Andy, go grab a log chain, get in the pickup. We're going to go get this piece of shit. So we go over there, won't start. I'm like, okay, well, let's try get home. Well, we're about out of air at this point. Get in the pickup. Let's run back home. Let's grab the shag truck. So we drive the shag truck back over there. We hook the glad hands together, try and, pump air into it. And we're pumping air, and I'm watching. I go, Andy, it's not building any air. Like this thing, it won't build air. I go, all we can get is like 60 pounds out of it. And it's just like a standstill. So he walks around. Well, in the meantime, while it's sitting there, brake can goes out. So it's just dumping air out just as fast as we can pump it in. So he jumps up in the truck, and he's got the key on, and he's watching the air pressure. We're trying to pump air into it. And all of a sudden, the def light stops flashing. He turns the key, starts it up. I go, Jesus, let me unhook the glad hands for you. I said, drive that piece of shit home. So we ended up driving it home, but it was a process in the meantime. I think we've talked about that truck on this show before. That is the truck that just keeps on giving.
It will not be a sad day when that thing goes down the road.
Well, where's it supposed to go?
I don't know what
you can't give that. You can't
give it away.
You
but
can't give it away.
You got to do something with it eventually.
I got a plan. Well, I mean, I had a plan. I want to take it to the welding shop and have put like a cylinder on it and make a yard truck out of it, so we can just lift our, use it as a shag truck to lift trailers up. But when the fucking thing won't even start to drive across the yard, that don't do me a lot of good either.
True.
I don't know at this point.
So that's an exceptionally bad truck, but you've had a good truck this year. I mean, what's that one you just had in Randy's?
Oh, yeah. It should be done today, actually. That thing's got 750,000 on it for an X15, which I don't think anybody's ever seen before. So when I went into the shop to check on it that one day, he said, we've never seen liners quite that bad. And I said, well, we've never seen an X15 with that many miles on it that's never been overhauled. So
So you win some, you lose some.
Yep.
What would you rate this year? Good, bad, indifferent? Just another year.
No, just another year.
I know. There's nothing exceptionally great or exceptionally terrible. This is just life.
No, I would say just another year. I mean, we had some good trips. We, we went to Indiana for the Curry wedding, which was awesome.
That was a good one.
That was, that was a good time. Got to see Howard, met Carl Meyer.
That's right.
Conley. That was a good trip. And we sat down with Howard and did one of the best podcasts.
I will say that is one thing about starting this podcast is we've gone on regularly scheduled trips, not for the podcast, but we end up sitting down and recording some, and we've gotten some good stories. It's fun to hear some of those guys' stories.
And while we were out there, Howard runs a car lot. And while we were out there, we found the Jeep. I found the Jeep.
Yep.
Surprised you with it. And I remember we left that Sunday, and I said, sent Howard a text. He said, better not get rid of that Jeep. We'll talk Monday. What else? We went to Reno like we always do.
Yep. That was a good trip.
Yep.
That was another one. Had we planned ahead a little bit more, we could have knocked out a lot of podcasts. There was a lot of people willing to sit down
and talk.
But we just ran out of time, unfortunately.
And I think more people than we think are probably willing to sit down and talk. It's just scheduling conflicts, really.
Yeah.
Like the guy that called this morning. It's like, hey, is there going to be a podcast? And I said, we're going to do one this morning. You want to come over? And he goes, oh, I can't. And come tomorrow. And I was like, well, we can't tomorrow.
Right.
Just shit like that. It's all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
A couple weeks ago, we were supposed to record one, and that guy ended up sick. I mean, you can't control those things.
Yep. Did we tell everybody we were going on a Disney cruise?
No, we haven't. Because it was a surprise for our kids. We kept that under wraps. We didn't hardly tell anybody we were going on a Disney cruise.
Yep.
So that's what we got the kids for Christmas. Disney cruise. We flew out Christmas Day to Orlando.
It was good. So we took off about 8 o'clock Christmas morning.
Yep. So, I mean, for the moms out there, you'll get this. I was stressed. I mean, Christmas is kind of stressful anyways, but having to pack 3 people, I mean, Smokey, you packed yourself, so there's that. But pack everybody without anybody seeing a suitcase. Plus, we got them things for the cruise that
needed to go in
the suitcase that they opened.
Like Santa brought them, like
goggles and new swimsuits and whatever. Like keeping track of what needed packed that was wrapped, it was just kind of a nightmare. I was stressed. But once we got on the plane, pretty much, it was smooth sailing from there.
Mm-hmm.
Once we got in the car, actually, had everything packed up.
And that was the boys' first plane ride. Well, Ridge went when he was like a year. I don't really count.
He doesn't remember it.
That was their first plane ride. They did great. I mean, I would give it a 10 out of 10, really. I mean, they did.
Yeah, well, and Ridge ended up with a double ear infection. Like the Sunday before we left, I took him into urgent care. So I was real nervous about his ears, too. They did great. We had no issues. Nobody got seasick. I mean, you guys, I packed enough medicine to probably sail the open sea for a month. I mean, I was nervous. I really panic bought the Dramamine.
Well, okay, so rewind a little bit, too, is my sister had sent us like a text and said, hey, we're thinking about going on this Disney cruise. Do you guys want to go? And then I called her and I was like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go. Like me and Allie did not talk about it. I just called my sister up and I was like,
I saw the text and moved on with my day. I was like, no way, I'm not going on a Disney cruise.
Yep. And I called Katie. Yeah, we'll go. We'll do that. And then I went ahead and paid for it and then told Allie, I was like, hey, I told Katie we'd go with them.
No, you didn't tell me.
I didn't?
She told me.
Oh.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Gotcha.
And she said, oh, you better talk to Smoke. I got to go.
Well, that sounds about par for course. Like that sounds pretty typical.
Because the kids needed passports. So she called to see if I wanted to coordinate getting everybody passports. And I was like, why do my kids need a passport?
Hey, speaking of that, off topic, but let's ask anybody, has anybody ever tried to get global entry and
with an ODub?
Do you really think that's what it?
I think that's the holdup.
That was 16 years ago.
Listen, Google says.
So Allie gets online and she tries to, I guess, sign us up for.
I was going to get us global entry before we left. That way we could just take the boys through TSA pre-check, just make everything really smooth. Well, somebody can't get approved.
So, like, what is a day or two later, your approval email?
Yeah, I think it was under 24 hours.
Comes through. We've never seen I mean, wouldn't they at least tell you if you weren't? You should get something.
Yeah. It can take up to a year to deny you, though.
Oh, that's the track we're on right now. I don't understand. Do you really think it's my ODub?
Yeah, they think you're a risky traveler. Poor decision making.
Well, there was a few poor decisions when in my 20s. I'll give them that. I'm not 20 no more.
So let this be our appeal.
I'm a grown-ass man.
Or ask if anybody's got any pull out there.
I mean, I don't think I got my life together yet, but I'm not.
The party animal you used to be.
I'm not doing 75 and a 25 in an old cleaner's van going on two wheels around the corner anymore. I mean, I got that going for me.
Oh, boy.
Hey, one of my really good friends growing up, his parents owned a cleaners, like a dry cleaners in town here. So they were getting ready to get rid of a delivery van. So we just took it and put a couple couches and shit in the back of it. God damn it, we used to have fun in that. We took that van off a jump called the Grassy Mile one time.
Oh, God.
I remember it was me and Michael and Codell. We hit this jump. I don't know how fast we were going. I was sitting in the back on the couch. We hit it. We go off it so hard. We land so hard. We put a hole in the oil pan. Cody's sitting up front in the passenger seat. It's got the old shit handle like across the dash.
Mm-hmm.
We come down so hard, he rips the handle off the dash.
Oh my God.
and I'm in the back on the couch, and it's got the rods that they used to hang, clothes on.
Uh-huh.
I come up off the couch and hit my head on a rod, and I'm bleeding everywhere.
Oh
so
my God.
I'm bleeding. Cody's got this shit handle in his hand. And we can't go nowhere because we put a hole in the oil pan. Oh, man. Now, if they wanted to deny my global entry then, understandable.
That makes sense, yeah. Uh-huh.
To deny it now? Oh, come on. I'm not the same person I was, although some days I wish I was, because I think I had all my fun back then, and now I don't go have any fun. Could anybody tell us if they've had issues getting an email or how? I mean, like I said, they haven't even given me a denial email. They approved Allie right away, but we have not heard. We haven't heard absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing on mine. And it's been, I don't know how many months.
2. Yeah, 2 months.
And I keep telling her, I'm like, what if I missed the email? She's like, you didn't miss it. I checked online. You're still not. Nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I thought maybe I just deleted the email or something, but
No such luck.
guess not. So if anybody's got any experience with that, I guess let us know. 'Cause I don't get it.
That's probably not our audience, but on the off chance it is, I will say our audience is pretty broad. If I were walking into a room of livestock producers, I would expect a couple listeners.
So that guy that called this morning, he said, hey, my mother-in-law wants to know if there's going to be a podcast. I'm like, your mother-in-law? Okay, well, tell her no. I guess.
Yeah. It's interesting. The people that listen. I got a message this morning. Someone asked if we ever hire Canadian drivers. So, which we have a very large listener base in Canada, which I also find interesting. But no, we don't do anything in Canada.
No, nothing in Canada. Can't. I'm an O-dub. Fell into them people.
Too many felons on the payroll. Can't send anybody up there.
I guess you could probably say the highlight of the year is probably the wedding, though, huh?
That's a good one. I am glad that the highlight of your year was maybe finally marrying me.
Oh, my God.
It's not so bad, is it?
Finally.
What took so long?
I didn't realize it was that long. Every day with you feels like a new day, so it didn't feel that long.
Okay. You know what? You know what? The other day, you were talking to somebody and you said, if somebody ever asked me what I would do different, I would say not go into business with family. And I'm sitting in the other room and I just had to pipe in. I said, well, then why do you keep doing it?
You were easy help. We didn't have to search too hard. It was just kind of like, hey, while you're here.
I don't know. I don't think it's so bad. We get along okay. The podcast is the tricky part because some days the last one we tried to record just the two of us, we were just a little crabby at each other.
We were out of it. We weren't. I'll tell you that's one thing about a podcast is you got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
And if either person is not feeling it, because let's be honest, we did it. We got up here, we started recording, and we couldn't have been a couple minutes in, and you said, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah.
I was like, well, not really either, but we're going to try.
You tried to carry it, and it just turned into a bitch fest about Bobcat skid loaders or no.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
No,
not Bobcat. Your New Holland.
Well, we went from a New Holland skid loader to the Bobcat, and it was just complaining about how expensive it was.
I never did go back and listen back to that one. Maybe it wasn't so bad, but in the moment, neither of us were really feeling it.
No.
I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Well, if anybody's interested in coming and talking to us again,
let us know.
Reach out. We'd love to sit down with you. We're going to try getting back on a regular.
Get back on schedule, some sort of schedule. Things just really got out of control there for a while. What do you think your favorite podcast was this year? Do you have a favorite?
Tom's.
I've never laughed so hard. Speaking of Tom's, we did try to record one on the cruise.
We brought the portable mics with us to try and do one. And man, I wish we could have, because we're just going to have to get him back in here. That's all there is to it.
That was a good one. Our most listened was Rich Putin's.
Oh, yep. Okay. Kluver. I mean, I love talking the old trucking stories. I mean, just what a blast to hear about them driving the cab over of max speed up 45 mile an hour, bucking the wind across the interstate, snow blowing. Everybody loves them old stories. I don't know. I mean, we had a couple pretty fun ones in there. I would say Tom's, just us living together. We have so many frickin' stories.
Okay, this brings me to my next point. Some of your stories with Tom's are not able to be broadcast to the whole world. I will not allow it. But we did have a few people reach out this year that said, they really want their dad's story or their grandpa's story or something recorded, and would we record with them? But then some of these people don't want it on a podcast, which is understandable. Not everybody wants their whole life story out there. So one thing we have talked about doing this coming year is recording people's stories, but they don't have to be on the podcast. It'll be for your personal archives, for your family. So if you are interested in that, I mean, time is going to dictate how much of that I can do, but I do think that is something that we want to be able to offer for people.
I'll tell you one podcast that was really good that I didn't sit in on, but I'd like to get him back, is Will Epperly.
Oh, yeah.
And we should have got him back after they hosted the World Auctioneer Championship, but we never have. It'll be busy for him the next couple months. I mean, a lot of calves moving in the area right now. I mean, they'll be busy at the sale barn.
I did giggle this week when we got back and somebody said, yeah, Will called your buyer out at the sale this week.
Everybody, Rick kept asking how the cruise was. Is like, fuck, this guy know we were on a cruise, Oh, yeah. Will told our buyer at the barn the other day when he's there trying to buy us cows, he kept saying, oh, come on, you can give more. The boss is on vacation. He can afford it. Will is not scared to call you out while you're bidding.
Well, apparently Will did not get the memo about how expensive Disney cruises are. We cannot afford to spend more on cows after that.
Oh, man. Me and the boys went the other day, picked up a load of bred cows for a guy. And even the loadout guy, I get back there, he goes, hi, how was the cruise? I go,
jeez, everybody knows.
And seriously, it was good. Thanks for asking. I would advise you to go do it. It was good. I'd like to get him back, actually.
Yeah.
Have a nice conversation
with him. Well, that's
with
the
him.
thing. With all of these people that have been on here, we could talk for hours. There's just so many directions you can go.
Yep.
But that is one thing I love about this podcast is it's just normal, everyday people. Will might be the most famous person to be on this podcast, come to think of it.
Well, I remember when Will's episode went out, I had a guy from Virginia call and he goes, how the hell you know Will Epperly? Oh, well, first off, how the hell did you find our podcast to know Will Epperly was even on it? The outreach is crazy. But
it is. But that being said, keep sharing it. Yeah,
that is how it grows, everybody. I mean, don't be scared to share it on Facebook. Tell your friends and family because, the best growth is word of mouth and sharing it. So if you enjoy the show, we appreciate you spreading the word. All right, everybody. Happy New Year. Let's go get them.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Rural Dispatch. I hope you found something valuable to take back to your own operation. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. You can keep up with me between episodes on socials at Barons & Co. or join our email list on our website to get new episodes delivered straight to your inbox every Wednesday. Until next time, keep those wheels turning. We'll talk soon.
I don't know if I'm feeling it.
What?
Going to get them this year.
Just going to get them. Well, That's the thing about it. As we get older, like, New Year just is not that exciting.
Yep.
But here we go.